again. Race 'em in the sand, buck 'em in the mud. Drip a cowboy's sweat, bleed a cowboy's blood.
Hi, I'm tie-down roper Tyson Durfee, and you are watching the Pepper Stewart Show.
Yeah. Yeah, you are. You got watching Tex, too. What's he doing over there? He's fancy dancing.
Do a little dance.
That's what he does.
Mm-hmm.
He's a fancy dancer. Speaking of fancy dancing, you see right there where it says Southern Junction Nightclub and Steakhouse. Roy City right there, 20, 30 minutes east of Dallas, July 15th. You need to be there.
There may be a little surprise guest there, too.
That's why there's going to be added security. Everywhere we go, we have added security because when you got an internet, I don't know what they call them, an internet person who likes to send random things on the internet to random people, you may need some added security.
Internet stalkers.
Yeah, you got internet stalkers for your internet stalking? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah. Just there may be a guest that might come to kill me or us or how y'all know who you're going to come to kill.
All right, so are you putting out a warning? Are you warning the security, let them know there might be an incident? What are you doing?
No, I'm just letting you know. If you come to kill me, you're not the only one coming to kill me.
So
I got a special someone.
You got a special someone coming to see you?
Yep.
So all of them think they're special. Is that what you're saying? That's why you say a special someone, not just... All right.
I don't want to give out a name.
No, you don't want to do that.
I don't.
You don't want to get stabbed.
No, I don't think I even know this girl's
That's
name.
all right. We always got good security when we go places.
I know a name. I just don't want to care right now.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
All right, we got stuff. We got stuff for you guys. We're going to tell you about stuff. I guess previous episode we discussed the Sage Kimzey deal. What's going on with him in Pearl Harbor? We're going to get to that a little bit later and show you the ride. If you didn't see it because it was because of the event, it wasn't a televised event. So if you didn't see the Sage Kimzey ride by now, we're going to show it to you. We're going to discuss that a little bit. What else we got? We done told you about July 15th, Southern Junction. You need to be out there. Come on out. Check it out. There was some cows on the beach. That makes sense to you? They were on a Spanish beach, so maybe they were Spanish cows. Time capsules. Everybody knows about time capsules. You ever put a time capsule and bury it somewhere and find it later? We're going to tell you about that.
I know. I watched a whole bunch of Disney movies and Nickelodeon movies about that.
About time travel?
Time capsule.
Oh. You might get time travel and a time capsule. Oh, we got cow stuff, too, in case you're wondering about that. We got some cow stuff going on.
You got somebody stole something, tgoing
Somebody stole something. Somebody found something. We got that for you.
It could be led to severe punishment.
Could be. We're going to say goodbye and good riddance to the WOTUS. If you want to know about WOTUS, you know what that means? No. The EPA announced it would repeal the waters of the U.S. rule. So we'll tell you about that. Yeah. And
what does the EPA do now?
What that means. It's a good deal what happened right here.
Yeah.
So we're going to tell you about that.
I know they urging everybody to do a little carpooling tomorrow because of the EPA.
Oh, yeah?
They urge you on the look. So, if you don't have anywhere to go tomorrow,
don't go nowhere?
Don't go nowhere or ride with your neighbor.
Because it's going to be hot outside. So you ride with your neighbor and aggravate them all day.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now you can do that. 5 habits young producers should practice. If you're a cow producer, we know what separates the winners from the losers. We'll tell you about that.
Everybody get a trophy?
No. Oh, speaking of trophy, there's something happened about that. But I didn't get a trophy though. Mm-hmm. We're gonna tell you what this guy learned. Wow, just really chopped that up. All right, so we got 11 tips for you for something. I don't know for what because it doesn't say on top. But I'm sure the tips are good, or else we wouldn't have told you, or they wouldn't have gave them to us to tell you about them.
It's 11 life lessons.
Oh, that's what it is?
11 life lessons of a rancher.
Oh, a livestock consultant. Oh, that's what that is. Okay. Makes sense.
Ain't you? Life talking short, ain't you? Yeah.
Same difference.
Yeah.
Amelia Earhart.
You know what? She did not die over the ocean.
Or
I
did
believe
she?
in the conspiracy. She is still alive to this day.
No, she's not alive to this day.
Hey, that's my story. I'm sticking to it.
No, but there is a on Sunday. I thought I had a story about that. Is there a story about that?
I got
somewhere?
one right here.
Oh, you got okay. We'll tell you about that too. We'll tell you
Hold
about
on,
that a
make
little bit.
you shut your jaw.
Yeah, we'll tell you about that.
She
What else?
she
What else
can-
want to tell them?
It just she survived it fast. She did survive it.
she
She's
survived
still
it?
alive.
Allegedly.
Yeah, like,
What
that's
else we
my
got?
belief. I
That's-
believe in all kind of stuff.
Yeah, we know. You got all kind of stories going on over there. We'll tell you about that. What else we got? We got a lot of stories. We're gonna try to get through for you. We got a package. I'll go ahead and knock this one out for you guys. From time to time, we get some random packaging in the mail, and different products and things that come through. And if it's a good product and it's something we like, we tell you about it. If it's something we don't like, you never hear about it.
Some stuff that comes in the mail I can't tell you about.
Yeah, make sure you get your batteries for it. But we do hear about that because we've had a time or two where some folks sent some products over and then they were all upset because they never heard anything else about it. It was like, well, that's how it goes. If we don't like it, we're not going to tell you about it. Why would we tell you about something that we don't like? Make sense to anybody? Well, something arrived. I guess it also came in reference to what's going on next weekend. But here's the deal. This stuff right here arrived. If you follow the Chat Snapper and I think the Chat Snapper got it on there. Maybe the Instagrammer. I don't know, but it's on something. But anyhow, this is what came right here. Take a look at that. Hatfield and McCoy beef jerky right there. You got the black powder. Is really good. You got the spicy revenge bacon. So you got beef jerky, bacon jerky right there. If you go to hatfieldandmccoyjerky.com, you can look this up. Matter of fact, we're going to talk to them on the next episode. We're going to be talking to these folks and get a little history. There's a lot of good history about this Hatfield and McCoy beef jerky, and they're going to tell you about it next episode. But for right now, I'm just going to let you know that you can get you a hold of some of this. Now that the breakfast maple bacon jerky, whoo, that's sweet. That's some sweet stuff. So if you like sweet meat, then
I love making sweet meat.
Get you some of that.
Sweet meat beef jerky.
Now that sweet whiskey's good too. But there's a story that goes along with that. I'm sure you've heard Hatfield and McCoy before. You know a little bit about that. But if you don't, they're going to tell you about it. Tunes. I guess we can throw one of these tunes at you folks. Whiskey Kate, friend of the show, Whiskey Kate. You probably caught her new song that's out after her incident, and we're going to show it to you. This time we're going to show you, so we'll do that, and then we'll come back with some more stuff to tell you.
See the storm ruining your eyes. Quiet chaos, most don't recognize. All the moment.
about that? Good stuff. Good stuff. What do you got going on over there? You got something going on that side of the?
I do. I got the famous person who supposedly went missing over the Pacific Ocean, who's still alive to this day, but you did not hear it here.
Are you sure still alive? You know how old she'd be? How old this person would be if they were still alive today?
Could be. It could happen.
Well, tell me about
The
it.
famous Amelia Earhart. She went missing in 1937, disappeared.
All right.
You know, alien could have took her. You know, when aliens take you, you don't age.
Oh,
supposedly.
Yeah? All right.
Yeah, you know, that could have steal you.
Could be. Never know.
But she disappeared in 1937 over the Pacific Ocean. Kill that GA.
All right.
Well, a recent discovery was found in 2012 by a Utah agent. He believed this photo was taken in Japanese, that she was captured by the Japanese military.
All right.
Yeah. And supposedly this photo shows her and a navigator on the dock in the Marshall Islands in the Pacific Ocean.
A Lincoln Navigator?
Yeah.
What'd you
Marshall
say?
Island, Pacific Ocean. But what was then occupied by Japan. I don't know who occupies it now. But Marshall Island was Japan had control of it.
All right.
It appeared the plane with her in the photo too appears to be a barge towed by a Japanese ship. All that fit in the photo, supposedly, allegedly.
Allegedly, all right.
If this photo is legitimate, what most people believe it is, it indicates Amelia Earhart survived her final flight over the Pacific Ocean, captured by the Japanese. The U.S. Navy and other U.S. agencies were dedicated to finding Amelia Earhart, but they could not find her because she was captured by the Japanese. That's why they couldn't find her.
Aha. That makes sense.
That's why she went, what they call it, I think they...
MIA? Missing in action?
She
What in action?
She was announced dead by absentee.
Absentee ballot?
Yeah, absentee.
All right.
They couldn't find the body till she was just pronounced dead.
She was absent. She was
She was
not there.
pronounced dead by absentee.
All right.
She was. If this photo is correct, legitimate, this changes all history. The Japanese capture an American citizen.
And that's what I was watching. I saw something about this yesterday on TV, and I figure that even if she was captured, now's not the time to admit if you did capture her and put her in prison, like they say in Japan. Now's not the time to be causing trouble or stirring stuff up. So the best thing to do is just say, I don't know nothing about that. Now, Amelia Earhart, The Lost Evidence, airs at 9 p.m. Eastern on Sunday on the History Channel. So if you check that out and see for yourself. I watched a little preview clip kind of that, and they've got some evidence. They match up some stuff. So you just got to watch for yourself. Just like everything else, you got to watch it for yourself. Get your own opinion, your own idea of what you think it is. Is it her? Is it somebody else? Is it somebody that looks like her? I don't know. You watch it. You find out. You tell me and call us back next week.
It could be, but legitimate because she disappeared in 1937 when the bombing of Pearl Harbor happened just by the Japanese a few years later.
I don't know.
They were in the ocean. They were there.
Stuff happens in the water, apparently. Stuff happens in the water. Speaking of stuff happening in the water, check this out. A cow and a calf drew a crowd of amused onlookers in Spain when they decided to enjoy a classic summertime activity, lounging around in the shade under the beach umbrella. There was a video recorded. I can't show you the video because apparently this was a topless beach, so I can't show you the video. But if you Google it, I'm sure you can find it.
The video is copyrighted. We can't show it. But it's on Google.
You can Google it. because Jose Canua posted this video to Facebook.
No, Jose Antonio Bendejo Canoa.
Yeah. Shows the mother cow and the calf visiting the beach in Bologna. What? Okay, I guess Bologna. I don't know. The bovine pair attracted a crowd of curious onlookers that relax in the shade. All right. Where the cows come from, they don't know. They want to go to the beach too. Everybody's at the beach. The cows want to go to the beach.
Everybody went to the beach over the holidays.
Didn't you go to the beach? I thought you went to the beach. What'd you do?
No, I was going to Galveston. I went all the way to Houston.
To go see a beach?
Yeah, I did.
You went and met a beach?
No,
What'd she look like?
I went to go to a beach. But I didn't see a beach at all.
She didn't show up or what?
Nothing to do with that.
Oh.
It was too many people. It was too many people inside of her. I mean,
What?
too many people on the beach.
On the beach, yeah, that happens
Too
too.
many people on the beach.
Yeah, that beach was full of people.
Yeah, I'd have tried to turn around and go back.
That's a good idea. That's a good plan. How about some bull riding? PBR. People like bull riding, don't they? Some people do anyway. Let's tell you about that. Sage Kimzey set off the fireworks. Rode Pearl Harbor. So Sage got his $20,000 after he rode Pearl Harbor. There's been a lot of controversy surrounding Sage Kimzey, and I don't get it. I don't get why everybody. He's a 3-time PRCA world champion, and every time he does something, there's always a stuff up on the Book of Faces, and just like after the American, in the press conference, I asked him about the PBR, and he pretty much said, hey, I'm not going to do it right now. I like doing what I'm doing. And people get all bent out of shape for that. They're like, he needs to be in the PBR. He's doing what he wants to do. What's wrong with that? When you get to a point in your life where you're able to do what you want to do when you want to do it, that's it. That's living the dream right there. So even when we had him on the show after the American, and that's what he said. He's just doing what he wants to do. So leave him alone. And everybody complains about the Bulls. Well, the Bulls aren't his rank, and the PRCA and the PBR Bulls are ranker, and the money this, the money that. Well, if somebody wants to do it, they'll do it. Sage he got invited to the Blue Death Finals in Vegas last year. If he would have won that, he would have been at the PBR Finals. So, they can go either way. But, he does what he does in PRCA, and it's working for him. So, if it's working, don't change it. Just keep doing what you're doing. Now, if he wants to transition later, that's up to him. That's his deal. He can do what he wants. He's a grown man. We have to tell that to Tex all the time. You're a grown man. You can do what you want to an extent, and the law, whether it's legal or not. But anyway, what?
I know. I'm only 32 years old. I gotta ask my mama and daddy everything. I gotta ask permission.
Get a permission slip sign.
All the time.
How about this permission? Let's watch Sage ride this Pearl Harbor bull here.
Richmond Bay. Pearl Harbor gets in your head.
That's how it's done out there. That's how you ride one. Sage got it done, and that's all he could do. There was some people saying, "Oh well, I saw somebody complain on the internet like they always do. Your armchair quarterbacks or your bull riders that always want to know." I saw this on the internet too about the bull. This complaint said all these bull riders, all they want to know when it's about a bull ride is what's the added money. They always want to know how much is added money. They ain't covered a bull in their lifetime. They might have topped out at 5 seconds, but anytime somebody says something about a bull riding, they want to know about the added money. What? Get out there and win some. Go ride some bulls. Win some events, some local events, some little stuff. And then you can start asking what's the added money. Don't just call up all the time. What's the added money? What do you mean? What's the added money? You get one jump to every event you go to. Why are you worried about the added money? All we want to know is make sure you pay in cash when you donate to the pot. Somebody's gonna complain about that too. Watch, we'll get some more hate speech. But it's That's just what happens to people. What you said you stole? Who stole something? You stole something, or something got found? What are you talking about?
Stole something. Everybody always stealing something. But this could hit you via penalty right here for stealing something.
You don't want to get penalized.
Don't get penalized, ever. An Austin man
Austin.
could face a decade in prison. You know how long a decade is? 10 years.
That's 10.
Yeah. After they said he stole 5 cattle from an elderly cowboy. Now you don't steal anything from an elderly or a cowboy, but he stole 5 cattle in Lee County, Texas. They are worth $2,000 each. $2,000 each. That would be a expensive cattle. And they're stolen from a 78-year-old man who was a champion calf roper.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, well, the special angel, he gonna pat this guy down. He pat down Dr. Keith Heyman.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you know what? I think I know a doctor,
You know this guy?
but I can't take a talk about him. Yeah. You go moving on. Who is suspected of killing 2 of the cattle in Austin business? So he told kids he killed 2. I wonder if he got $2,000 for him.
Nope.
Yeah. They later found 2 more in the car on the way. Yeah.
What?
Well, he told $2,000 cattle. He would think he lived in something more fancy than an apartment complex. But that's what he was. That's why he fucked him down.
That's a hideout.
The final 2 were flat down after they were killed to a man in Dripping Springs.
Dripping Springs, all right.
The theft charge was enhanced because the owner of the cattle is older than 55. Oh, well, I guess if you're over 55 years old, then I guess the penalty goes up.
I guess.
Yeah, more of the story. Do not steal, but especially do not steal from an elderly man.
Oh, yeah. The older you are, the more, the higher the penalty. Higher your penalty is going to be.
Yeah. Remember the penal code.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't want to get pulled over for that deal. What else you got? You got a
Hey, I got a DQ eating contest with 21 burgers.
somebody ate 21 hamburgers.
Yeah, I don't know. 21.
Uh-huh.
In Sacramento, California.
All right.
A woman, she's the top dog when it comes to eating. Well, she's not the top dog, but she's the burger queen. I read that wrong. She ate 21 burgers in 10 minutes.
All right. Look at her stuff that thing. She's stuffing it right now.
Yeah, it was the 8th annual Independent Burger Eating Championship in Washington, D.C. One day before the famous hot dog eating contest in New York, this girl was chowing down on some burgers with 13 competitions. Competitors, 13 competitions with men and women.
There you go.
She won the title 3 years in a row with a record of 28. 28 burgers last year. The top ranked competitor with an award ate 449 wings in 30 minutes. Yeah, Joe. Alright.
That's a lot.
The winner who only ate, I guess when she only ate 21 burgers, she said she was having a chuggish day and wasn't aware of the change in the contest.
What?
Apparently they changed the contest. That's why she only ate 41 in 10 minutes.
Well, she would say she want to eat more or what?
Yeah. That she could have, but they changed the rule on the contest. I don't know what the rule got changed, but she was not up to par today.
All right.
Yeah. This year they made the burger a bit bigger.
She worried about the size of the burger.
And we tried to see if she could beat her record, but she didn't.
She didn't beat it.
Yeah. They gave her free burger for an hour. You know, after the contest, you know what they got?
Sick, probably.
No, they got free burger for an hour, so they can eat all the burgers they wanted after they ate the contest.
What?
After they had the contest for eating how many burgers they can.
Then you get free burgers?
Then you get free burgers.
I don't think I want that. I don't think I want free burgers.
Well, you don't want free burger after you just had a contest of all the burgers you can eat?
I'll pass. I will pass on that.
You know how much money you won?
$1,500.
$4,000 and five to help feed a kid.
$4,000 right there. That's a good payday right there.
You know when you can find her kid, you won't find her kid to become competitor either.
No?
Yeah. You know,
Probably a good idea. Speaking of competitiveness, if you have been following along with the Bucking Fitness page and the Bucking Fitness group on the Facebook and the Instagram and the whatever else it is, some stuff happened on that. If you've been paying attention to see what's going on and wondering what happened, yes. Back in, I guess I never told anybody that. Back in, back in, oh yeah, that's part of that too. Back in June, first part of June, I got released to go do stuff. If that makes sense to you. The doctor said, "Hey, you can go do what you want. If you want to move around more, go for it. Get out there and move around." So that's what I did. So I got my butt in the gym, went to work, got to working on stuff, and thought, what's the point of doing this if you ain't gonna do anything with it? So trained all month, and put it to good use on July 4th, and went out here to the firecrackers in downtown Greenville, Texas. Took off running down the road, ran a 5K, ended up in 8th place for the age group, for the old man age group right there, and pretty good deal. So check it out. And also something else that helps along with that you folks may be familiar with is after running around all day on the highway or downtown, is this right here. You always got to have some of this. Real-time pain reliever. Go get some. Because I tell you what, your knees and your joints and whatever else that's aching, rub a little of that on there and it'll fix it. Make it feel all better. So right there, real-time pain relief. That's some good stuff right there. Put it to good use. Maybe next time we'll drag Tex out there, make him run down the road. Or you maybe run down the road come next July 15th when they get after you with a chase you down the road.
I may run down the road butt naked.
You may have to if they get a hold of you. But yeah, that's what's going on with that. Those out there so they can see what it is. Yeah, go follow this on the Facebook and the Instagram. I guess that's where it's at. There's groups and pages and whatnot. There's a lot of stuff, and the people in this Bucking Fitness group. You have some actual real trainers in there, some real fitness gurus in there that know what they're talking about, and they can answer your questions and help you along to get fit.
I thought you were talking about their fitness.
No.
Fitness awareness, help Alzheimer's awareness.
Alzheimer's. That's not fitness.
Well,
she said, no, she'll tell you that's not fitness. That's only for Alzheimer's. No fitness, only fitness. Alzheimer's. Alzheimer's awareness. It's called Get Fit Pit for Alzheimer's awareness, but it's not about exercising.
Oh, okay.
That was made clear to me that it was not about exercising. It was only about Alzheimer's awareness. So.
Okay.
It's probably how Bucking Fitness became, because that's all about fitness. So get into it. What are you gonna tell me about? Oh, you know what you can tell me about? How about we tell me about another video?
One and a two and a three and a four. Devil's knocking on my door. I say, come on in, make yourself some tea. While you're riding, make one for me. My heart is ashes and I ain't got no spot left. If you're here tonight, well, you picked the wrong night, I guess. me a look that meant to me. I swear a tear fell in his cheek. He said I've been watching. I saw all the evil things he did. Your heart was ashes and you ain't got no fire left. And I'm here tonight to let you know his judgment is coming. Yeah, I'm coming after him. He took me by the hand and grabbed the knife. Whisper gently, don't kill yourself tonight. Oh, he ain't worth the pain you cry. Yeah, I'm coming after him, you're gonna be alright. Your heart was ashes and you ain't got no fire left. The devil saved my life, yeah, his judgment is coming. Yeah, he's coming after him. One and a two and a three and a four. The devil's knocking on his door.
Yeah, how about that? Whiskey Kate right there. Look it up on the interweb net. Go find some more tunes from Whiskey Kate. What do you think about that? You sleeping? You awake?
I'm awake. I'm awake.
What stories you got? Let's get these stories. Let's knock these stories out so we can get out of here.
What about you? Do some life lessons. Life lessons of a livestock consultant.
Livestock consultant. He learns stuff. You got to learn stuff because there's a lot of times when you're out helping folks buy and sell cows, and we work cows for people and help them buy and sell cows at times. So it's kind of like doing a little consulting because you go to a place and they want to know, hey, what do I do with this, or what bull do I need for my cows, or what cows do I need to get, or is that a good cow, is that a bad cow, or what? So I guess this guy's going to tell us something.
Yeah, and the guy in the photo had an iPad. Yeah, that's probably the first one you get a.
Get an iPad? All right.
Get an iPad.
Let me write this down. Rule number 1, I'm going to get an iPad. Okay.
Actually, that's not the one. But
Oh.
It's good. Whatever. I'll let that go.
All right, what happened?
Number 1. Know what you're trying to accomplish. Set goals.
So that's a good point.
And
Set
you
a goal.
And you can write all this in your iPad if you had an iPad.
All right.
Well, set first goal, right there in your iPad. Set
All right.
goal. Number 2, keep good records.
You always want to keep good records. All right, what else?
3, know yourself. Know yourself.
Well, you need to know your strengths and your weaknesses. So. All right.
Then you got to think and system.
Well, yeah, you got to know what every decision and actions you make is going to affect something. So you got to think about it. All right.
You got to take time and evaluate specific action.
All right.
What kind of impact you had. All right. Number 5, cut your own fuses.
All right. You gonna blow up?
Yeah.
So they're just saying you got to take into.
Like taking your consideration, your own risk tolerance, and make a decision that you can live with.
All right.
Just kind of more like evaluate the situation.
That works too. All right. What else we got?
Timing is everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't want to buy the wrong cows at the wrong time. You don't want to sell the wrong cows at the right time, or do you?
Kevin, don't go into it solo. Build a team. You gotta have a team behind you.
Build a team.
Whether that be your banker or the partner.
All
You always have a partner no matter what. You never go it solo.
All right. What's your next number?
Number 8. Don't automatically say that won't work here.
So
And
don't
always,
say
well,
no.
you always gotta make a plan, y'all.
Make a plan. All right.
Yeah.
Don't always say it don't work, 'cause it always works. Something's always gonna work.
Hmm.
All right.
Don't get too comfortable listening to your own bull.
Your own bull. He's talking about BS, or he's talking about your herd bull.
I don't know what you're talking about.
What does it say? What are you reading over there? What do you got going on?
I
You
think
gotta read it.
You're thinking. He's talking about your thinking.
Yeah.
It's easy to become isolated and develop your own way of thinking.
And you don't want to do that.
Don't do that.
You always want to learn. Always
You
be
wanna-
learning about your cows.
You want to learn from the expert. You always want to, whether it's a coffee shop or whatever, you always learn from the expert.
You always want to learn something. And why is that?
You never quit learning.
That's number 10.
Yeah.
Huh? You never stop learning. No matter what, no matter how old you get, how many cows you run in your lifetime, things are always changing, and you're always learning something new. Always something different, always something else going on.
You always learn it, whether it's the local coffee shop or the internet social media site.
There's stuff to
Always stuff to learn.
Yes.
And the last but not least, number 11, do what you love.
Do it. If you don't love it, don't do it, right? Do what you love.
If your heart ain't in it, you ain't in it.
You gotta have fun with it. Did you do that? We did that story already about New York.
Not yet, but I'm looking at it. I'm about to.
I got a picture. I'm gonna show them a picture of that. Let them look at this picture. All right, tell me about that.
The New York pub, they had a 30-year-old time capsule from a bomb threat.
A bomb threat. What?
Apparently, it was placed in the inside of a hollow World War II bomb shell, caused a bomb threat in New York.
In New York, they dug up. It does look like a bomb. It looks like a bomb. All right.
The New York Police Department shut down a fleet in Manhattan as a bomb squad arrived on scene to investigate.
What the bomb?
The suspicious bomb-shaped package that was uncovered by a construction crew.
Construction crew dug up what looked to be a bomb. All right, what was it really?
And it came out to be a time capsule.
A time capsule.
Filled with paper and issued in all prayer.
It was full of paper from what? Who takes a bomb and turns it into a time capsule? You know.
Yeah. Well, John Argento,
Alright.
who owned a nightclub on the property, and that is now home to an office building, he said he buried that capsule there 33 years ago for a party in the former club. And I guess they forgot about it.
So what was in it?
Time capsule, you meant to forget about it.
Well, what's in it? I want to know what was in it.
Paper.
What paper? What did it say?
They bought this shell of a bomb from Army Navy store. The bomb was bought from Army Navy store.
They bought a hollowed out bomb, stuck some papers in it, buried it, forgot about it, and then it got dug up 30 years later.
All they did was write cars in it and they said hello to the people in the future. They little note, all of us little
30
note.
years later in the future?
Yeah. And I guess the only people that read them was the bomb squad of New York.
Bomb squad read the letters, so I guess they knew what happened.
He said, the owner, he said, you know what? He hoped to return one day and open this decade-old time capsule. And I guess he did when he got a call from the bomb squad. Yeah.
I wonder if he had to pay for that. He got to pay Citibank. Oh man.
Then the police. There's not a protocol to return the bomb shell, but he likely be permitted to reframe the content in a few days after they have been stolen at church.
Yeah.
They gotta look for all the note.
Miss Amanda Radke. You hear her on the show from time to time. She is not on tonight, but her stories carry on. We always got Amanda's stories on here. She writes Beef Magazine. She always got some good stuff. So she put together a list for us here. 5 habits that young producers should practice. It's kind of what separates the winners from the losers in the business. So let's see what we already heard from. What did you read a minute ago?
5 life lessons of a ranch consultant.
The ranch consultant life lesson, what they learned. So let's see what these 5 habits.
I think it
young
was 11
producers.
actually. It was 11.
11. All right.
Mm.
So number 1, be willing to assume risk. All right, it's kind of like what they said a while ago. Speak up, but know when to shut up. That's a good life lesson right there.
That's a good advice.
Ask questions. Always ask questions. All right.
If you don't know, ask questions.
Get your hands dirty.
Always.
So you need to be doing something. And the best one, I like this one. Advocating is more than just a hashtag.
Social media is good, but don't let it be too good for you.
Yeah. You can hashtag type amen all you want to, but until you get out there and do something, it really don't mean much. All right, EPA. This is the story here we got from Amanda. The EPA announced it will repeal the Waters of U.S. rule. So what's that all about? The American landowners will be empowered to appropriately manage their lands and water once again. At the end of June, the EPA announced its plan to repeal the Obama administration's Water of the U.S. rule, calling on other agencies to revise the enforced deeply flawed rule, which is a deeply, deeply flawed rule. The House Agriculture Committee chairman criticized the previous administration for its attempt at a land grab. A case in California, Farmer John Duarte clearly highlights the courts and the Department of Justice also need to reevaluate and revise their enforcement of Clean Water Act to ensure we protect our farm branches from enormous fines, penalties, and threatens our way of life. I think the nuts and bolts of this deal was that if you had water on your land,
you don't own it. The government,
don't own it. Yeah. So if you're gonna water your crops, because a lot of places like California for instance, and other areas that retain water and have watering systems. And what they were going to do is, if you were pumping water, you had a reserve pond somewhere that you catch rainwater in, and you pump that water out for your crops. They want to put a meter on that pump. They want to know how much water you're using and charge you for it. Supposedly, I guess that's how it worked. I don't know. That was the gist of it that I got. I may be wrong. That happens a lot. But that's what I heard from it. If you had water on your land,
you on well or anything like that,
yeah, then they want to regulate it.
They put your meter on your well.
Yeah. They want to know how much water you use, and
essentially, it comes from why we just want to know how much water you use.
Yeah,
we'll continue your bill.
Yeah, then when you get that bill in the mail for administrative fees, you're gonna get administrative fees for that water bill. That's what you're gonna get, because they all want to know. So what else going on? What else you got? You got anything coming up going on or what? The American. Don't forget about that. Tickets are on sale already. I thought I told you, but I may haven't. The American. The tickets are on sale right now. So if you want to get tickets,
when and where it's gonna be? Well, I guess we know where, but when is it gonna be?
It's gonna be next year, February. I believe it's February again.
The last weekend in February,
probably
like always.
Probably like it always is. Somewhere around in there. Sometime like that.
We'll let you know when they get a date.
We'll let you know. Also, we'll let you know about something else. The Savano Alves is going to have an event in Allen, Texas, at the Allen Event Center in August. I think it's first week of August when he's going to have that. We'll dive into that later on in a few weeks, because we'll be doing some tickets, giving away some tickets and things like that. And we're going to do those ticket giveaways on our social media sites. I know in the past we've done it during the live shows, but we're rolling a little bit different right now. So we're going to be doing the giveaways on social media, our sites, Facebook pages, Instagram pages, Twitters, whatever that is, interwebnet. So the Salvano Alves event. So that'll be in Allen. So we'll be giving away some tickets for that as it gets closer. So watch out for that deal. What else you got coming up? Did anybody buy this book, the Bulls, Bronx, and Buckles book? Anybody buy this book yet? If you look in that book and look towards the end, you might find an interesting or non-interesting story towards the end of that publication right there.
There's no picture in it, so you won't see this guy.
No, you won't see him. He wasn't.
I'm only in the. Nah, I can't tell you what magazine I'm in.
Yeah, you don't want to know what magazine he's in. You don't want to Google that either. But what else is going on? What else we got going on? We got the event going on next weekend, July 15th, at the Southern Junction Nightclub and Steakhouse. If y'all are in the area, come and check it out. If you're from out of town and you want to come check it out, there's hotels in the area.
This guy will be there.
He'll be at the hotel waiting for you.
Mm.
If you mention that you're going to this function at the junction, there's a possibility that hotels may give you a discount. But if you go to Facebook, go to the Facebook page, go to Pepper Stewart Show, or to Southern Junction Nightclub and Steakhouse on the Facebook, click on the event, because they've got an event on their site for this. There's information and hotel listings and stuff in there. If you're coming from out of town, we got some folks. There are some folks that are coming from out of town, going to need a place to stay, so that's going to be a good deal for you. And then there's some local yokels, so that'll be a good deal. Steaks are great. They got some of the best steaks in Texas right there. You can even cook your own steak. If you've never been, the food area, the grill, they've got a huge indoor grill in there, so you just grill your own steak. Or you can have them cook your steak, whichever you choose. You cook it, they cook it. Big old steak, baked potato salad. You're going to want that. Tech's going to want that. Tech's going to be dancing. He's going to be dancing.
Dancing night away.
He will. He'll be doing that
With
all night long.
With your special kill one, hopefully, maybe.
Special someone's, you mean?
Yeah.
One or more or all. We don't know.
Yeah.
The Wrangler, Horse and Rodeo News, that magazine's out at thewrangler.com. You read online, thewrangler.com. Go read that. Buck and rank bull flanks. If you're bucking bulls, that's where you need to get some bucking bull flanks right there. Matter of fact, I got one sitting right here. I'll show you here in a second. Spurs of Word, check it out. You want to get a t-shirt. Also, if you want to get a t-shirt, go to pepperstewart.com and order a t-shirt. We've got over 30 different t-shirts on the website. So if you want a t-shirt, a Pepper Stewart Show t-shirt, we're also combined with we're also linked up with the Bucking Fitness. So the Bucking Fitness t-shirts can be found on the pepperstewart.com's links for some shirts and stuff. But I got some new flanks in last week right here. Look at this. These right here made for the show. Look at that. You got them wrapped. You got them heat shrinked on here. You got your tip. Everybody likes the tip. Buck and rank bull flanks on the tip right there.
Look at if that tight too, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it's ready. Ready for you.
I may start using it.
You may need one when it comes up to this.
Yeah. I may start bucking your bull.
Yeah. So anyway, that's what's going on. Check it out. Look around. Find us on the interweb net. You can find him at Tex Travis on the Facebook, on the Farmers Only, or at Southern Junction, July the 15th. Everything else going on, keep an eye on the Book of Faces page. Stay on the Facebook page. There's always a lot of stuff going on there. Check it out. And for everything else, pepperstewart.com, Pepper Stewart TV on Instagram. It's on the Snapchatter, the Twitterverse. Just Google it.